Hell y'all doing? Alright, enough of that shit. What's up, everybody? Hold on. Let me get myself situated here. Let me cut this shit off. Hold on, boys. Let's get it together. Let's get it together real quick. Oh! Good afternoon, everybody. All 16 of you in here right now. Fuck. Dropping shit everywhere. Hold on, boys. Let me get my shit together. And we shall get started. Alright. Hold on. Let me catch up. Got to work today, but I wanted to pop in and say have a good stream, brother. Oh yeah, man, I appreciate you. You know you can come back and rewatch it. It'll be here later. I believe so. It should be here later. We'll wait a few more minutes for a few more people to get in here. Your birthday is next week. Happy birthday, Dizzy or whatever you go by in real life. Is that your actual name? I would think not, but I wouldn't be surprised. Have a great day. You too. Give me just a second. Let me get situated. And if y'all wondering, that's my dad in the background. That's my dad out there cutting grass. He's like one of those lawnmower enthusiasts, you know. He's got to cut after he's done cutting his grass, he wants to come cut mine as well. Let's see, put that there. Desire. I'm just always dizzy. Good afternoon, says Sue. Good afternoon to you. Who's y'all going for this year in football? Hold on a second. Let me get all my shit together right here. I'm here, but I'm also busy hacking into a top secret KFC location. I'm going to find them 11 herbs and spices. If you want to find them, you got to go to the original KFC in Kentucky. Hi, Bubba. What's going on, Robert? Go Vols. We got a Tennessee Volunteer fan in here. Do we have any Florida State fans in here right now, since y'all are playing right now? Roll Tide. I knew it wasn't going to be long before we got an Alabama fan up in here. Hey, from Moultrie, Georgia. What's going on, Ryan? I'm friends with one of the, you might know him. Do you know TJ? He works on the police force over there. He's a good dude. He's let me walk up quite a few times. What's my favorite way to invest THC? Are you trying to say my best way to use it? I like to smoke it, man. Florida State fan can figure out technology. I think you're mistaken. No, Florida State ain't playing too good right now. I'm actually watching it. Frederick, Maryland. What's going on, Clark from Frederick, Maryland? Sorry, y'all. I just woke up I had a late night last night. I streamed I streamed pretty late last night. I streamed on Twitch with my brother until like 5 a.m. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. And then I was right back up around like 7, and I took a nap. And I was going to start streaming when the game started. I wanted to stream throughout the whole game today. But yeah, I was so tired. I had to go back down. Evan, I'm live streaming. Yes, I got the vape. I was making sure for you came here and said anything. Is this what you want? Alright, man. You sleep good last night?
What?
You sleep good last night?
Good as I could.
I slept pretty good last night. What's up from Mississippi? Say hello to the sip. What's going on from Mississippi? What's going on, Greg? Here's a sip for you. Go Georgia Bulldogs. We got a Bulldog fan in here. You think Georgia's going to win it again this year? Joints, bowls, bong, blunts. Oh, I'm a blunt person. I like to smoke blunts. That's my. I'll smoke a joint, but I'm not a big fan of them. Joints just don't really do much for me. Never have. What's going on, Jack Knight from Tennessee? I like the name. I got the vape too. Hell yeah, Chris, you already know what the deal is. Hey, sweetie from Daytona Beach, Florida. Love watching you. You make my day every day. Thanks. Thank you for watching my videos. I very much appreciate you. Hello from Indiana. How are you doing? How are you doing from Indiana? Ty says, yo, what's going on, my man? I'm trying to catch up with y'all. Virginia Beach. What's going on, Virginia Beach? Yes, dogs win it this year. What was New York? Love you. I know Florida State don't look like they're playing very good right now. I feel you. Blunts are way better, LL. Absolutely, absolutely. I've always been don't get me wrong. I'll take it any way that you offer. But yeah, if we're gonna be honest, that's the way to go for me. Dakota, always your fan. I appreciate you for that. I appreciate you for always being my fan. I didn't know they was playing in Ireland. What are they doing all the way over there in Ireland? Are they trying to are they trying to do like the NFL is now? They're trying to like push the what do you call it? The international market, I guess you would say, or the global market, I should say. I think that's probably Romeo, Michigan here. Love all your videos. You're hilarious. I appreciate you. I appreciate you from Michigan. Hello from Pennsylvania. How are you doing from Pennsylvania? You doing all right? Dwayne from Kentucky. What's going on, my man? Joints or pipe? It depends. Probably joints. Greetings from Warner Robins. What's going on, Warner Robins? FSU getting their butts kicked. I wouldn't say they're getting. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. They did just get a touchdown scored on them. Okay, so it is a 7-point game. Florida State is losing. Florida State's playing like Florida shit right now, boys. Howdy from Texas. You're hilarious. Thank you for the laughter. I thank you so much for watching. I don't understand though. Why are they only doing? Why are they only having like 2 or 3 games today, and then nobody else plays until next week? So like today's like it's they call it week 0. So there's only like 4, 5, 6 teams, however, playing, and that's it for today. I wonder why they do that for. Hello from Ticonderoga. Where the hell is that at? That's got to be Florida. Or Ticonderoga. That's got to be Florida or like Michigan or somewhere like that. Someone needs to put up signs for Florida so they know which way to go. It don't look like they know which way to go right now, Bubba. It looks like they're going down. Y'all remember last year Florida State made all that fuss about they should have made the college football playoff. They gotta this is the year, so if you're Florida State, this is the year you gotta come back and like prove everybody wrong that you deserve to be there. They didn't do that against Georgia last year, and they ain't doing it right now. I'm just ready for my LSU. Y'all know I'm a live stream during all the LSU games this year, so good question. Never heard of a week 0. Yeah, they have so in college football, for some reason, they have a week 0 every year, and there's like 4 or 5 teams that play on it, and it's supposed to be like the kickoff to the year. But I don't understand what the point of week 0 is. Hawaii, they always play week 0 for some reason. LSU plays USC next Sunday at 7:30. Okay, we got to make sure we remember that. We'll be going live next Sunday then, I guess. The Cowboys play at 3 o'clock Central. I'm not worried about watching the Cowboys. If I wanted to watch the Cowboys, I'd go to the damn. Hold on a second. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. Hello from Irwin, Tennessee. Don't blink, you'll miss the town. Trust me, I know. The Cowboys play at 3. Oh, I just seen that. I was getting a pro team. I was getting a pro football team? Where in Iowa are they getting a pro football team? I didn't know they were getting a. Why is Iowa getting a pro football team? Is Iowa, maybe it's me being me. I just don't. Is there a big market in Iowa? Like, I'm just saying, who the fuck in Iowa? Is there a big market? There might be. I don't know, because when I mean, it's like basketball at Oklahoma City Thunder. I thought Oklahoma City was a terrible place to go, but I mean, it's got a good market there. But it really just depends how oh Lord, I took this class in high school. What do you call it? It's the demand. You know what I mean? The demand, or whatever that shit goes. Who dat? What's going on? We got a Saints fan in here. I'm an LSU Tiger fan. I'm not actually a Saints fan though. I don't have a favorite NFL team. I don't have any favorite professional teams outside the Atlanta Braves. I love the Atlanta Braves with all my soul. But other than that, I don't have a favorite professional team. I just watch to watch. David from North Carolina says it's real nice here. Yeah, the weather's been real nice these last 2 or 3 days until after lunch. Then it gets hot as a motherfucker. But the mornings, the early mornings have been great these past few weeks, or not past few weeks, past few days. Early mornings have really been. But it's that false fall though. Y'all know that it's that false fall. It ain't gonna last. South Carolina says week 0 is like Coke Zero. There's no sugar added. Really and truly, I mean, that's really what it is. It's just it's like the Hall of Fame game in the NFL. You know, it's that one. It's a preseason game, but it's well before. I guess it's just supposed to be like a kickoff or some shit like that. But I would much rather if everybody was playing today than just 1 or 2 teams. Gave up on all pro football. Too woke for me. It's not even about them being woke. A lot of that, man, it seems like I've been in situations where I've been watching games, and I think some of that shit's balled off. Not even about being woke, but just being rigged in so many ways. Hello from Texas. How are you doing in Texas? How's the weather over in Texas today? Y'all, it look good over there? They will be called the Iowa Power. I mean, like, are we talking about like a professional like an NFL football team? Or are we talking about like USFL, whatever that shit The Rock has going on right now with the XFL? Are we talking about an NFL team? And plus, I'm talking about what city would it be in Iowa? Because only, was it Desmoines? How do you say that? That's the only town I know. Kirk, what's going on, Kirk? It's good to see you in here, Bubba. I knew you'd be in here eventually. I was waiting on you. When they start a stadium football, they have football teams everywhere, even here. LOL. Oh, yeah, that stadium football. Roll Tide, go Braves. Absolutely, man. Braves all day. It's kind of funny that nobody else, if you look at like the MLB map, you ever notice how like there's no other professional baseball teams like in anywhere around us? Like the Braves really, I thought that's why all the Southeast are Braves fans, because the Braves are really the only team in the Southeast. There isn't another Southern or Southeastern team. I mean, yeah, you got your Florida teams down there, but I mean, come on, you know what I mean? I mean, gee, I've never ran into someone around here that's a Miami Marlins fan. You know what I mean? I've never ran into anyone around here that was a Rays fan. Don't give a fuck on pro sports. Oh, I'm not watching pro. I'm watching the college game right now. They got DJ Ukulele out there quarterbacking for Florida State. Pittsburgh, Kentucky. You're like me, Dwayne. You came from I'm from Nashville, Georgia. And every time I say that, people automatically assume, oh, you're talking about Nashville, Tennessee. And it's like, no, I'm not from Tennessee. I'm from Georgia. But you are so awesome. Thank you. Thank you for that. I'm a diehard Braves fan too, bro. By the way, I lived a majority of my life in Pearson, kind of close to Yellow. Yeah, man, I know where Pearson is. I know exactly where Pearson is. That's Atkinson County. Yeah, they're our Atkinson County is our neighbors. That's our. I go to well, if you're from Pearson, then you know Willacoochee. I used to go to Willacoochee all the time. Go to the river. And then Sambo's, which is a little restaurant there in Willacoochee. It's a little small town owned restaurant. They got very cheap burgers there, and in my opinion, some of the best fucking cheapest burgers. And I don't know, they got this special sauce they use. That shit is magnificent. And I will plug them in any video at any time. I love me some Sambo's out of Willacoochee, Georgia. It's that time of year from Alabama. Oh, yeah. My name ain't a saint. LOL, I like them. That's right. I'd probably like football if I didn't have to hear it or probably not see it. Yeah, I don't think I'm into football. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, some people, football ain't for everybody. Like, and I think everybody goes through phases with it too. I used to be a massive NASCAR fan. Me and my dad on Sundays, we'd sit down and we watched the whole 500 laps. Y'all know what I'm saying? The whole fucking race. We don't do that shit now. We do not do that shit now. I might watch the last 15 laps or something like that. But when they took NASCAR and they started staging it, where there's like 2 or 3 stages, I don't too much care for it. Hello from Kentucky. I'm sick of hearing the word Dallas Cowboys. I'm a Packers fan and I follow UK sports, whether good or bad. Yeah, if you're a Packer fan, then I know you was happy last year because y'all absolutely smacked them in the playoffs, which I'm not gonna lie, that Dallas Cowboys, that Dallas Green Bay game from last year, the playoff, that was probably one of my favorite playoff games I've ever watched. And it wasn't a close game, it was a blowout, but it was a simple fact that once again, and here's the thing, I don't hate the Dallas Cowboys. I don't want y'all to think I hate the Dallas Cowboys. I don't. I just don't like some of their fans and how you haven't done anything in 30 years, and it's like, do something, and then you can talk. You know what I mean? Like, I hated Alabama fans at one time, but they were winning. They were winning, so I can't be mad. They were winning. They had every right to talk that shit. Dallas, you ain't won nothing. You don't got the right to talk that shit. You think Dallas won the Super Bowl last year the way they talk. So it's not Dallas. It's not even all the fans. It's just some of them. You know what I mean? And I hate to say it too, but some Tennessee fans are the same way. Tennessee Volunteer fans. Haven't done shit since Peyton Manning was there. Just do something first, and then you can talk, okay? Everything is political. David, everything in life has become political. And that's the sad part about it, David. Not to get all, not to detour and go on like this philosophical, dark, deep, and depressing conversation. But yeah, everything has become political. Everything has an agenda now. Except for me, I'm just here to talk. There's no agenda here. Hottest ballot in Texas. I could imagine, man. I could imagine. Go Eagles. I have one favorite professional team, Indiana Fever, but it's only out of my love of trolling Caitlin Clark. She dominates. Till she dominates. You like trolling Caitlin? Hey, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not a Caitlin Clark hater. I mean, the girl, she can play basketball. That it is what it is. But I think the biggest thing too is I think everybody's putting so much pressure on, not even just her, but just them, all of them in general, You know, how old are these? Are like 21, 22-year-old, you know, which I'm not much older, but these are kids, you know what I mean? And the media's putting a lot of fucking pressure on them. Des Moines, Illinois. That sounds like Doodle Bob from SpongeBob. Hey, Bryce Tucker from Long Island, New York. Great to see you. Long Island, stand up. I love to have someone from way up the northern line. I was getting it in Dubuque. Christina, help me out here. Is that Dubuque? Dubuque? Dubaduke? How the fuck do you say that? Dubuque. Because there's a Q in there, and that Q's throwing me off. What's going on, Brasco, Michigan? Yeah, Mark. I know you're a Michigan fan. What are you guys going to do to cheat this year, Mark? Y'all don't have to worry about cheating this year. Y'all are going to be ass. I'm just messing with you, Mark. Listen, Mark, I will say this, Mark. I'm backing your Lions this year. I want you to know that. I'm 100%. I'm rooting for your Lions this year. I am. I want to see your Detroit Lions win a Super Bowl. Hey, what's up from Texas? What's going on? You got to be in the right zip code. We all live in poor zip codes, LOL. Yeah, I'm in the what's my zip? I ain't even gonna put my zip code out there. I'm not trying to get walled in here. Hey, Bryce, how are you doing? So it's pronounced Des Moines. Des Moines, Illinois. I see one of your old hippie women out of North Carolina. What's going on, old hippie woman? You said it first, not me. Des Moines. That's right. You are in Tennessee. Fantastic. I'm not in Tennessee. Why the fuck does everybody think I'm in Tennessee? I'm in Georgia, people. Nashville, Georgia. Not Nashville, Tennessee. I've never even been into Tennessee. I've never even been to the state. I've been to let me think about it. I've been to Alabama, Florida, and South Carolina. And South Carolina and Alabama, both those states, I literally just went into them and came out. Now, Florida, on the other hand, I've been to Florida a lot, but that's just because I grew up right on the border. I am from Silagaway, Alabama. Jesus, what the fuck is up with the names of the towns that y'all are from? Y'all from fucking towns I can't even fucking pronounce. I got a syllable. I can't even syllable that shit out, man. We got Nashville here in North Carolina, too. Yeah, there's a Nashville everywhere. Danville, Alabama. What's going on, Brandy? What's going on? McGregor. IA is IA. That's Iowa? Is that a thing? IA, is that Iowa? Murray College. Dude, I'm going through Pearson right now, headed to get my lady a ride. Keep us laughing. Kirk, have you ever eaten at Sambo's before? Can you kind of, back me up on this, on how good Sambo's burgers are? I don't know about anything else on their menu, but they got this thing there. It's called a jumbo burger. And they got this sauce. It's like a Big Mac sauce, but it's their own special kind of sauce, man. That shit is so good. I'm telling y'all. I love your stuff. Closest I ever got to college was a football game. I went to JUCO, so I can't. That's a 2-year school, so I get a lot of shit from that a lot too. People say, "Oh, well, you didn't go to a 4-year." It's like, no, I didn't even get to finish. I dropped out, but that's all right, Laura. That's all right, Laura. You don't need a college education. Trust me. Need to check out Kentucky. Awesome state, hunting, fishing. I would like I would love to go to Kentucky. I haven't been to, I've never been to Kentucky. So I'd have to go through Tennessee to get to Kentucky. So that would be a fucking drive, man. That would be a drive. If I went to Kentucky, I'd want to go. First off, I like to go to. Isn't it Kentucky where they got the ark, where like they did like they built that ark there, and then KFC's got the original, or Kentucky has the original very first KFC. I like to go there too. Isn't that weird that I want to go to Kentucky and one of the first things I wanted to go do is go to a fucking KFC just because it just happened to be the first KFC? Oh, God, excuse me. Indigestion from hell. Price says, you're so interesting. Not really. I'm just fucking, I'm just talking NASCAR and Panthers. Elaine, you talking about Carolina? The Carolina Panthers? Who I still remember the Carolina Panthers. I still remember them in that Super Bowl where Cam Newton fumbled the ball and just stood there and looked at it like a deer in the headlights while Denver got it. And I was pulling for Carolina in that Super Bowl. I was. Y'all have been to... Carolina Panthers have only been around since, what, 95, 96, 97, somewhere in that neck of the woods. Y'all have only been around for 30 years. Y'all have already been to 2 Super Bowls. I mean, that's actually... There's teams that have been around a lot longer than that have never been. Minnesota, isn't Minnesota? Minnesota's never been to the Super Bowl, have they? I might be wrong. They might have went and lost, but I can't remember. I know there's a few teams that I've never been. My mom's cousin won the Daytona 500. Tiny lump. Seriously now? You had so your mom's cousin won a Daytona 500. That's actually really cool. I had goddamn, I can't top of my head. I had my dad had a good friend that he had that went and played for the Green Bay Packers, which is pretty cool. And then what was so awesome? So I'm a big LSU fan. My mom's best friend, she had I like to say it was her first or second cousin who played basketball at LSU back in like the 70s or 80s. He's old, he was in his 50s or whatever, but he played there back in the 70s or 80s, and I thought that shit was so cool. And I was like 10 at the time that I met him, so, obviously, when you're like 10, shit like that, you look at them as like superheroes, so it was cool for me. You say some of the best fishing is in Kentucky? I gotta go check it out. Now, don't get it twisted now. Georgia's got some good fishing. If you know where you're looking, that's the thing. Georgia, you gotta know where you're looking. You gotta know where you're looking. Packers fans are the majority here. I live right across the Mississippi from Wisconsin. I'm about to say, in that neck of the woods, if I was up there in that neck of the woods, you got in that neck of the woods, you got the Chicago Bears, you got the Green Bay Packers, you got the Minnesota Vikings, and they're all kind of together. If I had to pick, I would definitely roll with the Green Bay Packers of those 3 teams. Just because of the fact that Chicago hasn't been relevant since what was it, 06 or 07 they went to the Super Bowl? Dedicated for sure. They're aggravating cowgirl fans. That is the worst. Absolutely. Hey, no, I like some cheerleaders. If the Dallas Cowboys, listen, if we had a cheerleader off in the NFL, yes, the Dallas Cowboys got it beat, okay? You got some pretty women, I give it to you, okay? They can dance. But can you play football? That's all I'm saying. I'm one of your mid-aged ladies, love you, do make it. Yeah, I love how people always say, that middle-aged, what they always say, they say the middle-aged white woman is like the leader of the cancel culture. That must be California or something, because I get nothing but love is all I'm saying. Y'all showed me a whole bunch of support. I know from all the comments and the messages, I was like, hey, these are my biggest supporters right here. Hello from Sweden. How are you doing, Lily from Sweden? How is the weather and everything doing over in Sweden? You know, I'm a southern boy, so I like to talk about the weather. How is the weather over in Sweden? I would love to travel over there one day. Somewhere far from here. Like I said yesterday, I wanna get a motorcycle and just go ride around. I want to go travel the whole country. Hello from Kenai, Alaska. Lisa, I hear Alaska's beautiful in summertime. When it's not freezing cold and it's not a tundra and everything's grown out, I hear Alaska is one of the prettiest states there is. But I hear it also don't last very long. Born on the south side of Chicago. White Sox fan or Cubs fan? Steven, which one you rocking with? Your Cubs or White Sox? Paducah. I'm going to say Paducah, Kentucky. I hope that's right. Sends love and support. Thank you, Jimmy. Yeah, man, some of y'all got some weird-ass fucking names of the towns y'all live in. Have I ever been to New York? No, ma'am. I've never been out of the South. I don't know if I necessarily want to be out of the South. This is my home right here. Hello, welcome, Sullivan, Illinois, and Buckchester. Sullivan, Illinois. How you doing, Kay? You doing all right today? What's up, homie from Evansville, Indiana? What's going on, Tony? But no, I've never been to New York. I don't know if I necessarily want to go to New York. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. That's the only thing I don't like about somewhere like New York or any type of place like that. That's just it's a lot of people. I'm originally from New Jersey. However, I live in, unfortunately, Pennsylvania right now. Are you going to make an appearance here? I plan to at one time in my life. I don't know. We might have to put a rain check on that. I don't know an exact date, but I would love to at some point in my life. How did I end up here? I'm in Canada, BC, LOL. I don't know how you ended up here, but it's good that you're here. I'm happy that you're here. How you doing? I'm a great Georgia boy. Thank you. I try to be anyways. I try to be. Man, it's pretty over there where they're playing the game at in Ireland. They're showing this, they're showing like the scenery and all this kind of shit. The stadium that they're in, it's obviously, it's got to be a soccer stadium, but it looks pretty nice. There's only 2 minutes left to go in the game. I haven't been paying attention this whole time. I've been talking to y'all. Zero Monster is my drink if choice as well. Absolutely, man. I love zero sugar carnitine taurine zero ultra. But it says zero sugar and shit, but they must put Coke or something in there to make up for that, because this shit right here will get you jumping. If y'all can't tell by how I'm talking right now, I'm just spitting shit out. Y'all, if Florida State loses this game, I'm gonna laugh. Florida State better not lose this game while I'm live. I'm telling you right now. Do come to Texas. You'll fit right in here and we'll have a blast. Oh, yeah, man. The thing about a good Southern boy is you can fit in anywhere where it's Southern, you fit right on in. I've had people tell me before that I remind them of just I had one guy tell me that I remind him of just like just a laid back hippie. Like I stay out the way. I kind of just stick to myself, and I like to have a good time every now and again, which I think is a good assumption. I think that's a good what do you call diagnosis of oneself. I try to use big words and like I try to bring them to my mind and I can't think about it, and then later on, those words will come to my head and I'm like, oh fuck, that's what I should have said. I am Boone, North Carolina, home of the Appalachian State football team. Brenda, Appalachian State, that's one of my favorite sleeper teams every year. I love Appalachian State. I was actually watching the game when they beat when they beat Michigan in Michigan's stadium. I was watching that game live. I was probably 8 or 9 years old. I'm in Campbellsville, Kentucky. Pretty easy to say. Is it Campbellsville? Well, it depends if you go with the P there, then it's Campbellsville, or if you're going with the B, or I guess you would just go with Campbellsville. Whichever. Sambo's is really good. Thank you, Mike, for coming in and putting that out. Newton County, Arkansas, brother. What's going on, my man? Can you pronounce the Sooner State? What, Oklahoma? I can pronounce Oklahoma. I guess my dad decided he was going to mow right next to the window. I waited until after he finished his strip right here so he wouldn't be right next to me, but I guess he must have missed a spot or something. Where is Sambo's? I ride through on 82, never leave the main highway. So if you're going, alright, so do you know the right that you can take? So when you're in Willacoochee, if you're going to Alapahaw, it'll be your left. If you're coming from Alapahaw, it'll be on your right. Where they got that that airplane and that BP gas station. I think it's a BP gas station, food market, whatever, and that Dollar General there. If you take a right and you go down to the right, where the bank is, and like you're going towards the Willacoochee River, it's there on the left. I'll have to be able to. I'll have to give you better directions than that. But one day it's not too hard to find. It's if you know where the Willacoochee Bridge is, or if you know Willacoochee, Nashville, the back way. I'm trying to think of that what the name of that road is. Maybe someone in the comments can help me out on the name of that road. But you it's right there. It's right there. It's a little ducked off, but it's not too far from the main road. You ain't gotta go all fucking around and shit to find it. Bowling Green, home of Ark. So Bowling Green, Kentucky, that's where the Ark's at. Okay, appreciate you, Jimmy. That's where I need to go, Bowling Green. And that's where the Mean Green play. They still go by the Green Mean? The Mean Green, I meant? The Bowling Green, Mean Green, how the fuck? Pam Doyle, Little Rock, Arkansas. Keep up the good work. I appreciate you, Junior. I'm trying. Jana says, hey, darling. Hey, how are you doing, sweetie? We have the Ark and the Creation Museum in Kentucky. So that's two things I need to go to Kentucky and check out. See, I talked to Dylan, King Lazy Eye, Dylan Wilson. I don't know if all you guys know him. I know probably some of you may do. But we were talking about doing some type of comedy thing where we get a whole bunch of us together and go and do like a blue collar comedy tour type deal thing where we get 4 or 5 of us together and we travel around together and do a whole bunch of southern states. And the plan is when we do that, I also want to take the time that all the states that we go to, I take time to explore a little bit. You know what I mean? Not just go and do the shit, but I want to get out and do things. So if that comes to fruition and we start, going on tour, or a southeastern tour, going to states, when we go to each state, I'll be asking people, what are some things we can do here for fun, or what are some things to check out that you guys would think would be pretty cool, and I'll have to go through and do as many of them as I can. We have the Ark. I just answered that question. Are we still on the KFC thing? Because I finished that. I can't fucking speak right now, y'all. I can't read. It's like I got some kind of. It's like I'm dyslexic all of a sudden. Let me start over, Chris. I'll try and get through your question. Are we still on the KFC thing? Because I finished that a while ago. Their secret recipe is chicken, grease, salt. Yeah, and a little bit of pepper on that. Nancy, roll tide. Go to De Lorenzo's in Trenton, New Jersey. They have the best tomato pie ever. I'm gonna be honest with you. Tomato pie sounds absolutely fucking disgusting, but I got a feeling that it's like a pizza, ain't it? If it's like a pizza, then that's different. But just the tomato pie just does not sound appealing to me. But I'm sure it's probably like a pizza thing, isn't it? My cousin used to play for the Redskins. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. I said earlier, one of my buddies, my dad's buddies, played for the Packers a couple years ago. I know Florida is the fishing capital. Frank, you guys have 2 fucking oceans. You guys got 2 open fucking oceans. Of course y'all gonna have good fishing. Y'all motherfuckers got the big fucking fish. We know. And y'all got those. Y'all got some good lake. There's what's the name of that lake in the middle of Florida? That big lake. 2 shout outs, if 1 to make it 3, the Bears. 2 shout outs and 1 show, make it 3, the Bears. What's up from Sacramento, California? What's going on, Faith? Hold on, nothing but love. Talk shit about Starbucks and see how fast them cougars turn on you. Oh, you want me to talk shit about Starbucks? I could make a video about Starbucks, and you know what they would say? They would say, he didn't mean it. He didn't mean it. Because that's what good people do. Because you know it's sarcasm and it's fucking jokes. The problem these days are too many people don't know how to take a joke, or they think you're being too fucking serious. From Newton County, Arkansas, I clearly agree with a lot of your content. I appreciate that. A lot of my content is just rants about shit. I'm banned from like 500 gated communities. Chris, aren't you from Montana? How are there even 500 gated communities up there? I didn't even know they had 500 gates in Montana. It is windy in Sweden and rain is coming. Sweden, y'all, Sweden, is that an area where it rains a lot? Is it kind of like Washington State, where there's always a lot of kind of gloomy, rainy weather and shit? Pam thinks I'm cool. Thanks, Pam. But guess what, Pam? You're cool. You go, Pam. My baby's adorable. Thank you very much. I can't post my kid on social media anymore. Baby mama was not a fan of me posting our kid. So, yeah, no more of that anymore. But gotta respect it. She has every right to have a say as I do, so. Hey man, am I coming to Florida? Yes, if when we go on tour, we will definitely be in Florida. There will be a lot of stops in Florida, I could imagine. And plus, Florida is Florida's a good place to go, and really, you can get a lot of content in Florida. You can watch the news and get plenty of content in Florida. Hey, darling, from Florida here. How are you doing from Florida? What's up, my brother from another mother? What's going on, my man? My man, my lady, my twin baby. What's going on? Where from... I gotta fucking squint here. Where from New Jersey are you from? I'm not from New Jersey. Why do people think I'm from New Jersey all of a sudden? You must be talking to somebody else. I'm about to say, I'm not from New Jersey. I would not be talking like this if I was from New Jersey. My blood type is Mountain Dew, comes with the territory of my job. Chris, what is your job again? Everyone Country Boy. Yes, yes, yes. Love from Hazard, Kentucky. I absolutely love your content. It's so relatable to this washed up wasteland. Absolutely. Not to mention you are some eye candy. Yes, the eye candy part. I think that's the part that's why that's where a lot of my fan base comes from. Yeah. You would be surprised. I had someone comment on one of my statuses for it, and they told me I don't think you're that funny, but you're hot as shit, so I'm gonna follow you. And I was like, okay, it works. Southern country boys are the best. Absolutely. I'm not the most southern thing in the world, you know. My voice don't sound too much like cornbread, but oh, Georgia Tech's about to win this game. Hold on, y'all. Georgia Tech's about to beat Florida State. I can't even make this shit up. Georgia Tech just beat Florida State, y'all. That's what y'all said was supposed to make the playoff last year? That was great. Got to get ready for work, but it's nice to see you live. See you again, and go Steelers. Absolutely. I just wanted to go live because the game was on. And holy shit. Florida State just lost. Hello, Bryce from Georgia. It's doobie time. Dale, you're absolutely fucking right, Dale. It is doobie time. Come on down to the NASCAR race live. 4 mile from the track. Got a pond zip line over the pond. Steven, I might have to come through on that. Pennsylvania, by the way. How are you doing in Pennsylvania? Have a great weekend, Bryce Tucker. Thank you. Christina. I think that's it. Christina. I can't tell if there's an I on the end of that or not. I'm having a squint. I'm getting to that age now where my vision isn't as good as it used to be. Hello from Southern Illinois, not Chicago. So you must be on the outside of Chicago or a little. These people. And you know what's bad is there's so many Florida State fans there, man. They took all that traveling to watch their team lose at Georgia Tech. All that to lose to a team that do they still run the option? I haven't been paying attention this whole game, I'll be honest with you guys. The point of this was so I could go back and forth, and I didn't do that at all this entire time. From the Panhandle of Florida, how are you doing? I wanted to make it to Okeechobee. That's Okeechobee Lake. Yes. That's when I lived in Orlando for the month I lived in Orlando, that's one lake I wanted to go out to that I did not get a chance to go out to. I'm pure redneckville here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. You would fit right in, blasted doobie, bro. Dale, from Canada, man. That's fucking awesome. I gotta jump the border and come see you sometime. How easy is it to jump the border into Canada, Dale? How easy is it? Or should I just get a passport? Would it just be easy for me just to get a passport? I was looking at that. They got, okay, so y'all know they got this man-made line between Canada and USA, right? Like, it's not they don't have a wall or anything like that, but they have like they basically, like, it's a clearing. So, like, if you know, like, if you ever have, like, those big light poles that run through the woods, you know, they have that clearing around it. A lot of people like to hunt down them. It's just a clearing from one side all the way to the fucking next. And it's barely patrolled. So I'm just kind of curious if I could just jump across that shit. I'm just kind of curious. Because I was watching Shameless. Y'all remember the episode of Shameless where they were trying to jump from Canada back into America and Frank kept getting caught up? Starbucks is overrated. Yes, Starbucks is overrated and overpriced. Yes, Starbucks overrated, overpriced. Not to change the subject, but please quit vaping, Bryce. Hey, Steven, I've been trying. I've been trying, my man. I am trying. Literally can't wait to get out of work. I've been trying for quite some time, my man. But it's not gonna happen today. I apologize. But yeah, I've been trying to get on like Zen pouches and shit like that. In the past week, I fall 4 times. Jesus, Sheba. Are you good, Sheba? You done fell 4 times last week. What happened? Are you good? Hello from Oklahoma City. Because I don't know the backstory. Like, is there a condition? Are you drunk? Or what's going on? 200 miles south of Chicago, Southern Illinois. When I went to vote yesterday, I'm so far down in these comments, I have no idea where I'm at right now as far as where we're going. You should get a hold of me about my next event, breaking another 5 world records, rolling the biggest doobie again. Dale, wasn't it you in my last live that told me that you rolled like massive doobies? Was that you, Dale? I'm still waiting on a picture. Send me a picture of the biggest one you can roll. I got a picture of the biggest blunt I've ever rolled. Me and a couple of my buddies, story time, y'all. Me and my couple buddies rolled up a whole quarter. All right, we took like 4 or 5 blunts, and we just fucking made just a fucking monster, dude. Like a fucking monster. I'll see if I can find that picture. I don't know if I could post it. I'll probably get in trouble for posting it, but yeah, it was an absolute hog leg, okay? Yes, it rains a lot here. Haven't been to the States, so can't compare. Hope to be able to visit at some point, though. Yeah, Lily, if it rains a lot in your state, then the best thing to compare it to would be Washington State. Not D.C., but Washington State. Seattle, places like that. Maybe a little bit of Oregon. It rains a lot, kind of gloomy, you know what I mean? Depressing. There's some guy wearing a flannel somewhere. If you see shit like that, then yeah, it's about the same. What's up from Sacramento, California, and North Battlefield, Canada? What's going on, David? Last time I went to Canada, I didn't need a passport, but extra is a different problem. Oh, Chris, you're something else, Bubba. Go up to Canada by Niagara Falls. Is that the easiest way to get in? Y'all guys tell me how to illegally get into Canada, please. Someone give me the blueprint. You can sponsor me to come to Canada? Yeah, sponsor me. Y'all start a GoFundMe for Bryce to get to Canada. Bryce to Canada. B2C. That's what we're going to call it. We're going to call it B2C. Bryce to Canada. Raise a couple money. I'm going to take off, though, son bitch. I'm going to drive, though. Even if I can fly, Dale, I'm going to drive. I'm not a flyer. It's not because I'm scared to fly. It's because I would rather take a road trip and enjoy everything. I'm not a flyer. If I can drive, I will drive. Come to Alaska and fish on the river. Lisa, what's the best time to come to Alaska so I don't fuck around and come during, like the worst time of year? Which I'm assuming the worst time of year in Alaska would be fall, winter, possibly spring, and maybe a little bit of summer. So, like, there's got to be like a... How long does Alaska stay, like, good weathery, I guess you would say, before it becomes a fucking tundra in the wintertime? Not sure. I think it's much. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to catch up. I'm trying to catch up with all of you guys. Mobile, Alabama is often the city with most annual rainfall. Is that really now? I'm actually surprised of that because you guys know, like over in Washington, it rains constantly because the Pacific Ocean is always blowing in that shit. I'm actually surprised Mobile, Alabama gets the most rainfall. That's crazy. I wish Georgia got got more rainfall than what we got, because our fucking crops are fucking starving right now for some good old water. We need some. Can't send you to the TV special they did. You have to message me on Insta. Genetics, whatever the fuck you just said, Dale. Okay, I'll do that. Sup, Bryce? Sup, Kimberly? I flew one time and never again, LOL. Christina says road trips are the best. They absolutely are. I did it with Snoop, Afroman, and Mercury Spring. I'm trying to catch up with all you guys' comments. There's a lot of you guys. All right, I'm in RJ, Kentucky. What's going on, man? I'm trying to figure out, it says that someone sent me stars, but it's not popping up top. So if someone just sent me stars, thank you for that. You guys don't have to send stars. Whoever just did that, thank you. It's not popping up on my thing, though. I just got a notification that someone sent stars, but I don't see them. How about Georgia Tech winning today? Yeah, man, you know what I'm talking about? I'm watching the game right now, or was watching the game right now. Fifth. Wait a minute. Georgia Tech was a double-digit underdog. Do y'all know how many Florida State fans probably took the... Oh, y'all know how many Florida State fans took that spread today? Y'all know the Florida State fans took the spread. I know they took the spread. Oh, man, them Florida State fans, their hearts broken and pockets broken today. Wow. Florida State was double-digit. Oh, yeah. You know some Florida State fans lost the bag today. There's some Florida State fans right now crying. They're the Florida State fans about to get his fucking phone bill isn't going to get paid this month because of that. That's crazy. I live in Texas, so it's big. Yeah, I imagine Texas is pretty fucking... I hear Texas takes so long to drive across, it ain't even funny. But now, I've heard West Texas... Excuse me. I hear West Texas is very, very beautiful out there. Lots of open plains and the sun. What's up from Tullahoma, Tennessee? What is up with the weird fucking names? Tullahoma. Y'all notice that a lot of our town names are Indian. A lot of our town names are Indian influenced. Like where I'm from, Alapahaw, you know. You got the Alapahaw River. Everybody knows the Alapahaw River. But I'm from the source, motherfucker. We actually live on an old, I don't know what you would call it. There definitely used to be an Indian tribe around here. Outside of my house at the field, we have a field out there, and it's littered with airheads. We have found so many perfect airheads out there. And then we found back on my land a little bit where there was this big hole that was dug out, and there was a bunch of like old rocks and shit in there, and it looked like I don't know if it was like a moonshiner pit or what the hell it was, but there's a whole bunch of neat shit back on my property and stuff out here, which is really cool. But yeah, I can walk outside and find an airhead pretty fucking easy out here. I'm trying to quit smoking and vaping cold turkey, but it may have something to do with it. I get dizzy and fall. Sheba, that might have something to do with it. I've heard it's not necessarily good to quit cold turkey. I know some people can do that, but it's not necessarily the best idea. Quitting cold turkey, because you got to understand your body is used to getting it all the time. So if you just cut it completely out, your body does not know how to react. It's best to cut down little by little so your body can adjust to it. Cutting it off cold turkey, I hear a lot of people say trying to quit cold turkey is what brings people back to doing it. So I'm not sure if that's true or not. I just made that shit up. But yeah, that's how I feel. Seattle gets more days of rain, just very small amounts. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. Yeah, Seattle is just a constant drizzle and constant overcast and shit like that. I'm trying to read every single one of y'all's comments and catch up. Kathy, go blue, Michigan Wolverines. Not letting me send the stars. It's not there. It's not letting y'all send me stars? Let me see something real quick. I hope I don't mess up when I do this. I don't know why it's not letting me send the stars. It's not there. I wonder why it's not letting you send stars. I don't know. But you don't have to do that. Don't worry about it. But I might be in trouble or something. I don't know. Go-Getters love to see Florida State lose. Now time to beat Miami on Saturday at the Swamp. Purdue, Kentucky right down the road. It was a great Indian. Oh, yeah. I learned about all the damn, a lot of them, just from like the town names and looking at the history of them. We used to go to farmer's land when they plowed. I found a spearhead up about a quartz when I was young. Oh, no, that's actually pretty cool right there. I've actually heard the smaller they are, the older they are. I don't know if that's true or not, but I've also heard that. The smaller they are, the older they are. But I don't know. I've always just thought they just made them different sizes depending on what they were hunting. You know what I mean? Like if they were hunting a squirrel or birds or whatever, you know, it would probably be something smaller. If it was a deer, you know, it would be something bigger. That's just how I kind of thought. Where am I from? I'm from South Georgia, man. South Georgia. A good kick in the nuts and you'll see stars? Absolutely. Oh, man. Hold on. Let me tell y'all this. Because I know a bunch of y'all seen it. You know that pocket? Y'all know the video I did on Hot Pockets? The Hot Pocket video I did 2 or 3 days ago? Where I was talking about there not being any sleeves in the Hot Pockets and shit? Do y'all know that fucking video got reported? And I can't appeal the report on it? So apparently I got in trouble for making a video about Hot Pockets. And I cannot believe that shit. I can't appeal it. It won't even give me the option. That's probably why you guys can't send me stars. Facebook is probably making it to where I can't make money now because of that fucking video. And I have no idea why. You're from the red dirt roads. I'm around some red dirt roads. I'm not on a red dirt road. But yeah, that Hot Pocket video, for whatever reason, is a policy issue. That might be why you can't send stars. They might have made it to where I can't earn stars. Because that's the type of shit that they do on here when you do shit that they don't like. But no, man, I'm from Georgia. Let me fucking see. Are there any other college football games playing today despite that? Let me see. We're about to find out. I'm about to look it up. Let's see if anybody else is playing today. I don't think so. I think that was it. I know a couple of like rinky-dink teams play later on, but we'll see here. Yeah, I think that might be it. Oh wait, never mind. I found another game. Tennessee playing. Nah, Tennessee plays next weekend, man. That's what I was saying about this game. Like this week, there's only like 8 teams playing this week, and then we have to wait all the way till next weekend for college football to officially start. So there's games today. There's season games. They count, but there's only like 4 or 5 of them. I'm not sure why that is. Yeah, that kicked you in the nuts on the Hot Pocket gig. Yeah, man, they damn sure did. And I don't even know how, like, what the fuck did I say in that video? Because I know I didn't say anything controversial in that Hot Pockets video. At all. I know I didn't. So I don't know what the fuck I got, or why I got in trouble for that video, but I damn sure did. So yeah, Steven says, I was born and raised in a town called, I'm going to say, Sock. I can't pronounce half these names. But I'm not very good at sounding shit out when I look at it like that. Village, south side of Chicago. And your town was named after Indians. Oh yeah, any type of name like that, it was after a Native American. 100%. You were born and raised in Joyla, Illinois. How you doing, Mary? I think you've been in here, but yes, I am from South Georgia. I'm from South Georgia. I've noticed a couple of y'all done asked. Because I threw them under the bus and let everyone know they weren't putting in them little pockets and them things. I don't know, Steven, what's so bad about it? It's probably not even that. I hate to say it, but all it takes is for one person to go and report it. So I guarantee you somebody, for whatever reason, like, I'll be honest, someone reported me one time because I said GD in one of my videos, which I don't like to say that word. Sometimes it does slip though. But I'll admit, I said GD in one of my videos, and someone reported me just because I said it. And I was like, oh, shit like that is aggravating as fuck. My stepsister-in-law went to college in Georgia and was a school teacher in Alaska. So she's been all over the place then if she's done did all that. So she went to college in Georgia and then went all the way to fucking Alaska to fucking teach. That's crazy. I'm from bloody Breathitt. Is that Breathitt? Breathitt. I'm gonna say Breathitt, Breathy. I guess that's how you say that word. No, I think those are the only real important games that are playing today, it looks like. I don't think anybody else important is playing today. I know, well, I don't know, they ain't letting me know, so I don't know. I wish the salty uptight people would just keep it moving instead of causing you problems. You're good people. Yeah, man, yeah, it only takes one person to do that, and then, yeah, I won't, as bad as it sounds. Okay, so like same thing with the video I made. I made a video about smoking, and it was making fun of stoners, and the video blew up on TikTok, and I made like around $600 from the video. And 2 days before the payout, when they were supposed to pay me, it got flagged because it said that I was trying to encourage people to smoke. I was making fun of stoners, but they tried to say that I was encouraging people to smoke. And so, yeah, they took that $600 away from me 2 days before they were supposed to pay it. Keep in mind, it was perfectly fine for the 28 days it had been posted. 2 days before they flag it. But they do shit like that. And then it cuts down on all your other views. But you have to be careful. You have to be very careful on here about the shit that you say. I was born in Savannah, then lived in Douglasville, went to Georgia, now captain in Florida. So you was born in Savannah. I've been to Douglas. I've never been to Douglasville. Douglasville is up north a little bit, right? Northwest a little bit, I think. But yeah, they took away that, and then now like I can understand. Like, I'll be honest with you guys. Sometimes I get flagged for content, or I'll get in trouble, and I'll watch the video and I'll say, you know what? Yeah, okay, I deserve it. But yeah, that Hot Pocket video was just ridiculous. There's no reason why I should have got flagged for that. I don't understand. Then who gets the money? You know who gets the money. Fucking TikTok gets the money. You know, they make millions upon... Well, actually, no, they make billions of dollars. Yeah, they make billions of dollars annually And which is so crazy, yeah, they'll make billions of dollars annually, then turn around and pay out the people who keep their app running, the content creators like me. Because that's the thing, without content creators, you wouldn't watch TikTok. Who the fuck would you be watching on TikTok if there wasn't people like us making the videos for y'all to watch? There wouldn't be nobody. So we make the fucking videos, and then TikTok pays for shit. They pay you pennies on the dollar. But we're the fucking reason they even make money, because y'all, they wouldn't make money if we were not there making content on their platform for people to watch. But yeah, but they TikTok pays shitty, real shitty, and they're real bad about taking your money or flagging you within a day or 2 days. Because this happened to me twice. 2 times I've been flagged a day or two before I was supposed to get paid out. Meaning that video sat there for 27, 28 days, no problem. And then 2 days prior. But yeah, I want to see the Hot Pocket video now. It's on my channel. I mean, it's still there. You can watch it. But I mean, I ain't gonna delete it. I'm not deleting that shit. Fuck them. Fuck them. They gonna have to take my page down, all the way down. And when they do that, I'll just make another one, and I'll start from the bottom, and I'll work my way back up again. But I'm not deleting it. Fuck no. I didn't. They gave me no option to appeal it. They gave me no option to even try and say, which is crazy because I have a professional account, so I don't know why they're not even giving me an option to appeal my videos. I have no option. It literally even says in bold, appeal not optionable, or option to appeal not. So I don't fucking know. Like, what can you do to get kicked off that for life? Laugh my butt off. I have no idea. Take your act to the comedy club. Yeah, I know that guys, that's what I'm gonna end up having. I know that's what's gonna have to happen. Obviously, I'm going to have to make the jump on stage. I'm gonna have to start getting on stage and going on tour because eventually they're gonna shut me down here on Facebook. The more my channel grows and the bigger I get, it's going to happen. You guys know that eventually, like, the woke crowd is going to find us, and the fucking, all that extra bullshit. The cancel culture will eventually find us if we continue to grow, bullshit like that. So at some point, yeah, I'm gonna have to make that transition. Hopefully, but by the end of the year, I'll be doing that. No one can take the Bryce down. I still make money. I'm still making money off of it. Probably not as much. Probably not as much now. Never delete anything. I'm not deleting it. They can kiss my ass. They can kiss my whole ass on that. I don't care if they, I'll be honest with you. I thought about deleting it and then just reposting it to see if I can get away with it. But that I ain't even worried about it. I ain't worried about it. They'll do what they're gonna do with it. But I didn't say anything. I'm kind of curious now to go see if I've gotten flagged for anything else in the time since. But yeah, they. And what's so bad about it too is like when you get verified, like when you get the check mark, they tell you all these things like if you have a problem, call us, and you can talk to an actual person. Well, you do that, but you got to go through a fucking computer system to get to them, and then when you get to them, the motherfuckers can't help you with half the shit you need them to help you with, or they can't talk about it. It's like fucking. It's like fucking credit card fraud. You go to the IRS and you're trying to figure out who the fuck's been stealing your shit, and they'll sit there and tell you, "Oh, well, we can see, we know who stole it, but we can't tell you that information. We can't classify it." It's fucking stupid. And then they let the person that stole your shit get away with it. What's so bad about it? That's what y'all don't know. When people steal your information, 9 times out of 10, they let those motherfuckers walk. They know who did it. The technology is too fucking advanced. Like, what can you do to get kicked? Oh, wait, let me go down. Because TikTok is an app from China. Let me do my Trump impersonation. China. Yeah, that is 100% correct. The South will rise again. That's what that's what a whole bunch of me and some of our other Southern. Dylan told me that we haven't had a good Southern comedy get together since Smokey and the Bandit. And I was thinking about that shit, and I was like, man, that sounds that sounds like we need to bring it back. We gotta bring that shit back. I just shared. Can you see that someone shares? Yeah, you can see if someone shares it. It'll share to your page and stuff. Hey, Bryce. Hey, Jennifer. How are you doing? Yeah, it should. Yeah, if you share it, it should share. I don't know. I'm sure they've made it to where I can't. What do you say? Since that video got flagged, I noticed the 2 videos I posted since then have not been able to break 20K. And I was averaging around 60 to 70 or 80. So you could tell whenever you get in trouble on here and shit like that. And the thing about it, y'all, if I go delete the post right now, my views will jump back up. Like, I'll go back to normal. I'll probably, but I'm not doing that. I'm not taking that shit down. They can kiss my whole ass. They can kiss my whole ass. TikTok, on the other hand, I'm at the point now where I don't care to post on TikTok anymore. I'll be honest with you guys. TikTok has gotten to a point now to where, to me anyways, I feel like they find what they want to push out there, and 9 times out of 10 it's bullshit. Like, they push shit out that like on my For You page and shit that pops up and things, and my TikTok, for whatever reason, I don't know, I gotta be honest, I'm not a political person. I don't like talking politics. I'm just gonna bring this up one time, and I'm not gonna talk about it. I've been seeing a shit ton of Kamala Harris ads every fucking where. Kamala Harris this, Kamala Harris that, Kamala Harris this. I've not seen not one single fucking Trump anything. And I'm just wondering, like, why the fuck is, like, everywhere on social media, like, why is that shit getting shoved down my fucking throat right now? I can't be the only one that thinks that. And it ain't even about who you support, who you don't support. It's not about that. Like I said, I don't care about politics, but I'm just saying, like, Kamala has been every fucking where. Everywhere, to a point to where, like, I just can't stand it. Then you're not in Florida. Yeah, I get, they must think that, they must think they know what side I'm on, I reckon. Which is fucking weird, wild to me. That don't look right. Put that down. Keep doing you, brother. Appreciate it, Brian. I appreciate that you enjoy watching me. I appreciate that you watch me and that you give me the support. Yeah, see the fact that some of y'all are saying that Trump is everywhere, and then that just goes. See, that makes me feel like they're. That's just weird to me, because guys, it's been everywhere. I don't know why. Yeah, the media is pushing real hard. Here's another thing. Yeah, see, that's the thing, Captain Mindy. They must got me linked to fucking Northern media or some shit. Because I don't know why the fuck. Like, the ads and shit that I've been getting. Hell, I was watching the other night, I'll be honest with y'all. The other night, I was watching an adult movie. I was trying to. Y'all know what I was trying to do. Y'all know what I'm saying? I was lonely. I got some candles lit. I was trying to watch an adult movie. And then here comes a fucking Kamala campaign right before the movie started. I was like, God damn. I immediately went to church. I immediately went to church. I went to Jesus right then and there. I said, Jesus, I ain't never touching myself again, Jesus. In the name of Jesus, amen. Who, wait a minute. Who, what the fuck is this? Okay, so there is another game. Yeah, they got fucking New Mexico playing, who is this? Montana State? I don't give a shit about these teams. I think Florida State and Georgia Tech were the only two teams that were really worth the fuck that were playing today. Everybody else plays next week and onward from that. This is what they call college football, week 0. Hello from Pennsylvania. How are you doing, Pennsylvania? Hello from Elberton, Georgia. How are you doing, Stephen from Elberton, Georgia? You guys doing all right? Are you guys still do you guys still want me to do an SEC prediction video for this year? I did one last year. Last year I was doing like a power rankings each week. And I did it like 3 weeks and then I quit because I couldn't keep up with it. I could not do jokes and write out a fucking 30-minute goddamn, excuse me, my bad. Sorry, Jesus. Didn't mean to use it. Sorry, Lord. I didn't do all that shit for that. You know what I mean? What's up from Tallapoosa? Tallapoosa, Georgia. What's going on, man? I'm in Elberton, Georgia. Trey says the anchor down. Absolutely. Georgia gonna kick ass. But yeah, last year I was trying to do a power rankings and I could not keep up with making content, videos, and doing that because, you know, each week would take 15, 20-minute long videos to do that. So I thought about just doing a prediction video this year, like a 15, 20-minute long just prediction video of all the SEC teams and what I think are going to happen. Obviously comedy related. Obviously, you know, but y'all let me know if y'all would like that. And then if there's any extra teams, you know, I could throw in some extra teams in there too, you know. Georgia's going to kick ass. I got a feeling Georgia's going to be where they need to be this year. Georgia will be just fine. Alabama is a team that I'm really curious to watch this year. Alabama. And I know this is going to be crazy. Alabama, and believe it or not, I want to see what Colorado does this year. Because old Deion's been doing a lot of talking. And I want to see what he can do. See, a lot of people gave him shit last year. I didn't give Deion shit last year because it was his first season. I'm not going to give nobody shit their first season. I'm not going to do that. Now it's time to see what the fuck they're going to do. Now I want to see what they can do. They got a year. They got the NIL. They got their transfer portal. They got their people there. Now they got to shut up and play ball. Thomasville, Georgia here just saying hello. How are you doing, Melissa? Trey, go Vandy. Trey, I know life has got to be hard for you to be a Vanderbilt football fan. The thing about, well, let me back up. Life isn't that hard as a Vanderbilt fan because I know you guys are good in every other sport. Baseball, basketball, y'all are good. I know it's got to suck to be a football Vandy fan, though. My wife says, go Ducks. Oregon, we got an Oregon fan in here. Yeah, I'm curious to see how Alabama plays this year, being as they got the new coach. And the thing, okay, so here's the thing, y'all. Here's what y'all got to realize. Here's what you got to realize about Alabama. Alabama still has talent. The talent's still there. Alabama's got the talent. It's going to come down to the coach. How is he going to adapt? That's what it's going to come down to. How is Washington's coach? What's his name? Brian. I can't think of his last name. But it's gonna be how he takes the reins from here. Cause they got all the damn talent in the world. Alabama's always got the talent, but now it's going to come down to the coaching. Bryce, my son told me about your channel. You're funny. I think he relates a little more with you, but I come in a close second. Living in California by way of Louisiana. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm glad your son referenced me to you. I'm glad that you're here. I appreciate it. And you love Alabama? Absolutely. Hey, Alabama, I don't think, I'll be honest with you guys, as far as, yes, coach makes a talent role, absolutely. I'll be honest with you guys, I think, if we're being completely honest, I think that the days of the Alabama dynasty are over. I don't think they're going to be a dynasty anymore, but I still think they're going to be contenders. I still think they're going to win championships, but they're not going to be winning, they're not going to be doing like what they were doing when Nick Saban was there. They're not going to be winning 5-6 championships in a 12-year span or whatever they did. Nothing like that. But they'll have some good teams. They'll have some playoff teams. They'll have some championship contender teams. They'll be fine. I don't think that many people transferred out of there after Nick left. I think a lot of them stayed. Their fans will still be annoying. Alabama fans, they've kind of died off a little bit these past few years. A lot of them became Georgia Bulldog fans. I've noticed because there's a lot of bandwagoners around here. I think a lot of people, their life is so miserable that they refuse for their football team to be miserable too, so they pick the best team possible. So at least at one day of their miserable lives, they can turn on the football and they can say, well, at least my team is good. I don't know behind the whole, that's just how I feel. No offense. Oh yeah, that's what it's going to come down to is the offense. Is what kind of offense they have and their defense and all that extra shit. Look, they're talking about Michigan right now. They're talking about what kind of what they're gonna do to cheat this year. Can I be honest with you guys? I think Michigan totally cheated. When Harbaugh left and he told them that he would stay if they didn't do an investigation or whatever that shit was, or if he would get immunity from it, and they said no, and he left, that pretty much told me right there they were definitely doing something. Because he would have stayed at Michigan, but he wanted immunity from that. You would not have asked for immunity unless there was something there. So they definitely had something going on. Oh yeah, Saban's playbook is still there, but that's the thing. It's going to come down to, is he going to run Saban's offense, or is he going to come in with the offense he brung from Washington? See what I'm saying? I don't know how different the offenses are, coming from a Pac-12 school. It's a different game over there. Pac-12 is more about offense per se than it is defense. Because you got teams like Oregon and all that over there. You got teams over there that put fucking points on the board regardless if you got a good defense or not. SEC going to be different this year. More playoff teams this year. Mindy, it comes down to really, it depends, Mindy. It depends if the SEC, it depends if we cannibalize each other. And what I mean by that is if it becomes a situation like a couple years ago where we all take turns beating one another. I beat you, you beat so-and-so, but so-and-so beat me, but they also beat them who so-and-so beat. If we all beat each other and cannibalize each other, we can fuck it up to where, not as many of us get in or none of us get in, but I know there's an automatic berth for the SEC champion, so we know at least one team is going to make it in there. Yes, will Washington's offense work in the SEC? That's what I'm saying. I don't know if Washington's offense will work in the SEC. Washington, and I didn't really watch much of their offense either when they were at Washington. The only time I watched Washington last year was when they played Oregon. I was at Buffalo Wild Wings, and they were playing Oregon, and that was when Michael Penix Jr. had that game-winning drive, and I knew then that they were gonna make the playoffs. I knew there wasn't gonna be anybody that could beat them after that. Kentucky is the one to watch out for. Basketball, they will dominate their football team. I think they may surprise everyone. Yeah, Dwayne, Kentucky's basketball team is always, even their baseball team, I think, didn't Kentucky make the College World Series just a few months ago? I think Kentucky made the College World Series, so, y'all guys got some good, y'all guys got good sports. You got good teams. Kentucky is a team that's Kentucky's been on the rise the past few years. I just feel like, I think the thing about Kentucky, they have a good year, and it's like they have a really good year, and it's like you expect them to make a step up, but then they slide down just a little bit. But then they come back, and then again, that next year you expect them to step up, and then they slide right back down a little bit again. So, I don't know. It's Kentucky, they seem like they're right there, but they need something. They need just something. There's one piece they need. Yeah, Joe, I watched Georgia Tech beat Florida State. I watched it in live time. It was great. So, since when is Oklahoma and Texas Southern? Just saying. I don't know. I would put Texas kind of Southern. Yeah, I'd put Texas Southern. I know some good old boys from Texas. It's not about the. Here's the thing: to be a Southern boy, a good old Southern boy, it's not about the geography. It's about what's in you. You know what I'm saying? That shit is nationwide. It's all about what's in you. You can have a good old country boy anywhere. All right, Trey, I'll see you, dog. Southeastern, I mean. Or me too, Bryce. Oh yeah, I understand what you mean. Like geography, as far as geography or whatever you want to call it, geographically, I guess you would say. No, they're not Southeastern, but you got but look at all the other divisions now. I mean, you got UCLA and USC's in the Big Ten. Like the Big Ten, that's that's across country. USC, UCLA, Arizona, they gotta go across the fucking country to play their games. Like their conference games anyways. So I don't know how that's gonna work as far as like because that's a lot of travel, man. And like it ain't like those kids don't also have, class and shit. Excuse me. Because you know how college is, student athlete, the student comes first. Unless you're just, one of these one and done kids that comes in and does one or two years and then gets out of there. But they don't specify regions in their name. Yeah, they don't yeah, that's a good point. They don't specify regions. Yeah, but it's not even about specifying the regions. I think it's more so the fact of the travel. Like having to travel all the fucking, one of those Pac-12 teams went to the ACC, didn't they? And so they're from the Pacific and they're playing in the Atlantic Coast. So I mean, and then you got Washington State and Oregon State over there. They still haven't. Y'all know the Pac-12 is still a thing. It's the Pac-2 now, but they couldn't get nobody to join up with them. So got to go keep the faith, Bryce. That's right, Cherry. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Like how you said, not where you're from, but what's in you. Yeah, it's about what's in you. You can be a Southern boy from anywhere. You could be a Southern boy from anywhere. Really. To me, a Southern boy, a good old Southern boy, is, in my opinion, a good old Southern boy is nothing more than a God-fearing, hunting, fishing, not afraid to get their hands dirty, just a good, give you the shirt off his back, give you the, whatever you need. You got problems, go to war with you. That's what I feel like that's what I feel like a good old boy is. You know what I mean? Steven, what do you want to talk about, man? You say change the subject. What do you want to talk about? That's a country boy, silly. Yeah, that's a country boy. That's a good old country boy. Not afraid to get the hands dirty. Speaking of getting my hands dirty, I had to get inside the grain bin, the corn grain bin the other day and fucking vacuum out all the excess, corn and shit that piles up on the bottom, after you get done draining it out. You got to go in there and they'll take us in there with this little vacuum suction thing to make sure you get all of it out to completely clean it out. And Jesus, dude, I had my cousin-in-law was in there helping me. And I guess he's not built for the shit like how I'm built for the shit, because he's been sick ever since, like coughing up fucking phlegm and, fucking eyes all red and shit. And he's got a cold and all this. Allergies. I'm perfectly fine, dude. But I've always been, I'm small, right? So I'm always the one they send into little fucking places to do the sketchy shit, I guess you would say. When I worked at the Department of Transportation, when they would lay the pipes, you gotta go in there, you gotta steal the pipes from the inside too. So, you can't just seal a pipe from the outside. You gotta seal it on the inside. So what they would do is they would send me in there and I would have to not even duck crawl, but army crawl, basically, to, man, sometimes 30, 40 yards. I'm talking about bear crawling. And I would have my little mixture there, and I'd fucking, do that shit. And then I'd go, and every now and again, a breeze of air would rush through. And you would just think about the fact of, like, what if somebody turned the water on? You know what I mean? Like, what if that was water? And it was the sketchiest shit that I used to ever have to do when I worked at the DOT. I absolutely hated it and did not want to do it. Let's see. Got to go Scooby snack time. You're awesome. Keep it up. Good work. You're all right, buddy. I'm probably not gonna be in here too much longer, anyways. I just wanted I really wanted to go live during the football game, but I ended up the whole game went by and I wasn't paying no attention to it. But all I know is Georgia Tech won, and I'm happy for that. You just need to be able to change the subject on the fly. If I'm talking about something, I'm going to talk about something until I'm ready to stop talking about something, man. That's one. I understand that, but if I feel like I want to talk about, if I ain't done talking about something, I'm going to continue to talk about something. Cowboys going to do this year, I got a feeling. Oh, Jesus. Mindy, we had such a good thing going until you said that. Listen, do it, and then, listen, if Cowboys win this year, you can talk shit to me for the whole year. You can rub it in my face, you can do whatever you want to do. But until the Dallas Cowboys do something. Listen, Mindy, if you guys win a playoff game, that will be enough. You can talk all the shit you want. A good Southern boy is an old soul that is respectful and, in general, follows the old ways. There you go. There you go. Now, see, that's actually, yeah, you follow tradition. You got your traditions and your shit that you roll with. Oh wow! So I got a couple Cowboy fans here. That's ridiculous. All right, y'all. I gotta, I don't know what time it is. What time is it? I gotta get out of here within the next couple of minutes. It's 4:03. Yeah, I gotta get out of here in the next couple of minutes here, guys. So we'll wrap it up. We'll wrap this up if there's anything you guys want to ask me, any questions you guys want to ask before I get out of here, now is the perfect time to do so. But yeah, we're about to wrap this up. You're awesome. Enjoyed it. I appreciate it. Peace out, Bryce. Love you. Appreciate you, Steven. Steven, hey, man, I apologize if I came off like a dick. Sorry about that, Steven. I didn't mean to come off like an ass when I said that, man. Have a blessed night and be safe. Absolutely. Saints and Cowboys fan. Oh, yeah, man. Y'all be safe. If you guys got questions, they got New Mexico. The Lobos are about to play. I don't know who they're playing, though. I think they're playing an FCS school. What do I think about them Ohio State Buckeyes? I think Ohio. I haven't done much research on them, but Ohio State. I mean, here's the thing about Ohio State. If y'all can get past Michigan, I think y'all be okay. But Michigan has been the team that's been really hurting y'all the past few years. If y'all can get past Michigan, y'all might have a pretty decent year this year, honestly. But yeah, Michigan's been y'all's Achilles heel. If y'all can get past them, y'all being good. Y'all will be okay. You didn't say the Cowboys are going to win. They're just going to do something. That's the thing, Mindy. Just a playoff win or not making the playoffs. Y'all can make the playoffs fairly easy, but winning a playoff game, how long has it been since y'all won a playoff game? Does anybody know? Give my wife Sunshine a shout out. Shout out to Sunshine. Shout out to Joel's wife Sunshine. Shout out Sunshine. Don't worry, Bryce. Feelings not hurt. I know. I just when I realized after I said it, I was like, that was kind of dickish. That's not how I roll, man. But yeah, man, and I'll try and figure out what's going on with the whole if I'm shadow banned or not or whatever. We'll figure all that shit out in time. But anyways, guys, man, I appreciate you guys for joining and doing all this shit. I'm gonna start doing this often, at least on the football games and shit like that. Whenever we get the time to do it. But I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. I will be back sometime next week. We'll be streaming again, and I will see you guys then. Gonna go watch my Hot Pocket shit. Yeah, go watch that Hot Pocket shit, and you tell me where the fuck I deserve to get in trouble. You tell me. All right, see y'all guys, man. Peace out.